Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can build your own personalized AI to review contracts. And the AI will use your own organization's contract playbook to perform the review. So we're going to create our own private GPT. For that, we need a chat GPT plus subscription. And also to make the AI understand what are the different standards that you follow, you need a predefined contract playbook. I'm going to first show you the playbook that I am using. Book that I'm going to use for my review GPT. It's an NDA playbook, fairly standard and basic. I only have a clause column, a preferred position column, and a preferred language column. There are around 10 clauses that it's supposed to look at. You could have even more complex playbook and you can have it for different contract types. You could have fallback positions, alternatives that you use in your contracts usually. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to use this particular playbook. Now I'm going to jump into the demo and what the process of reviewing contracts will actually look like, including the output of the GPT as well as how you can upload your contracts to the GPT. Jumping into the demo now, this is how you will be able to review contracts using the GPT. I get this option called Start. I'll just click on it. As soon as I do that, it should ideally ask me to upload a contract. So this is what it's saying. I'm going to upload a contract now. This is the contract that I have selected. I'm going to upload it now. And as soon as I upload the contract, it should ideally start giving me an analysis. So as you can see, it has started with the identification of different sections in the contract. And it is also telling us whether or not something is in compliance. So it tells us that contract states a 2-year term, which is in compliance with the playbook's preferred position. Again, same thing with governing law, which is as per the playbook standards. It also tells us if there are any missing sections and what we should do about it. So this was a quick demo. Now we will jump into creating our own review GPT. Now I'm going to show you how you can create your own review GPT. So the first thing is you need to get to this URL called chat.openai.com/gpts/editor. And then you have to start filling in the different details. The first one is you can choose a name for your GPT. I'm calling it contract AI review, and then add a brief description. The core of the entire GPT are these detailed instructions. I'm going to quickly go over them. I start by defining a role and goal for the GPT. So it's a AI legal assistant and supposed to review contracts against a given playbook. And it has to ensure compliance. How is it supposed to do that? The first thing is it has to identify the sections in the contract on the basis of the playbook. Once it has identified the right sections, it needs to do a compliance assessment and figure out whether certain things deviate from the given playbook. If there are any deviations, it's also supposed to tell the fallback language based on the playbook, and it has to tailor the fallback language so that it meets the current context of the contract and not directly take it from the playbook. While doing so, I've also asked it to include the preferred position based on the playbook. And then I'm asking it to do a thorough check once more to ensure there are no mistakes or to minimize the mistakes. The final thing is to ask it to format the output to ensure it meets the playbook guidelines. I've also given it a constraint saying only use the information present in the playbook and the contract and avoid external information or do not invent information on your own. So these are the instructions. Then you have this option to have conversation starters. So whenever somebody uses a GPT, they see these options that they can start with. And this is where that comes from. So you can choose your own conversation starters. Then you get to the knowledge section. This is where you have to upload your playbook. So the playbook that we had seen earlier, you can directly upload that. And that's how the GPT will have access to your playbook and start analyzing contracts on the basis of it. This is it. And then you can go on to confirm and share your GPT with whoever you want. So that's how you create your own review GPT.